In this video, you will learn the 7 signs that you found the one for you. So if you're dating someone, or if you're in a new relationship and wondering if it could last a lifetime, these are the 7 signs to look out for. Don't go anywhere because we're starting right now. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Antonio Borrello, and I'm a psychologist and a relationship coach. This channel is all about helping you build great relationships so you can grow happy with the people you love. So if you're interested in making your love life the best part of your life, start now by clicking the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so you aren't missing anything. Okay, on to the 7 signs. Do you believe in love at first sight? I mean, do you think it's possible to immediately know when you've met the one for you? I've had people tell me that they knew that they found their husband or wife on their first date. So I do think that some people know right away. But for the rest of us, it takes some time to know for sure. The good news is that there are some very important clues or signs that, if present, indicate that you're in a relationship that could last a lifetime. So without further ado, here are the 7 signs that you've met the one. Number 7, he inspires the best in you. A relationship isn't just about how you relate to each other, it's also about how the relationship affects you as an individual. And a healthy relationship is one in which you feel like your best self. It never requires giving up your sense of independence and self-worth. This person will not suppress or distract you from your inner desires. Instead, being with that person inspires you to be better, and you do the same for your partner. When you make each other better, that's a sure sign that you're in the right relationship. That could also mean that they spark passion in you and inspire you to reach for the stars. They will be the catalyst to help you propel into the life you've always dreamed of. In this relationship, you and your partner have the potential to become the best versions of yourself because they know the importance of seeing you live your life to the fullest and will take the positive steps necessary to help see your passion come to life. So ask yourself these questions. When you're together, do you usually feel empowered? Does your partner encourage you and believe in you? Does your partner support you in working on becoming a better you? Number 6, he makes the relationship a top priority. He is consistently showing you that he is committed to making the relationship a high priority. And I don't mean just empty promises. He not only lets you know that you're a priority, he demonstrates it in his daily and even hourly commitment to keeping the relationship healthy and thriving. That means investing in a daily effort to stay tuned into each other. So ask yourself, are you the one who constantly has to reach out to him, or is he calling and texting and making plans with you? Do you feel like the relationship is balanced and that it's important for him to make plans to spend quality time with you? If so, then he's showing you that you're a priority. The other half of showing you that the relationship is a top priority is when he consults with you before making big decisions. So decision making becomes cooperative rather than individual because you are now a joined unit. Couples that are loving and respectful of one another begin to consider not only what is best for themselves, but also what the potential impact is on their partner. As a team, you make choices together, especially big decisions. And he recognizes the importance of being willing to make concessions to achieve the common good. Number 5, you trust each other. There are several types of trust necessary for a healthy relationship. The first and most obvious type of trust has to do with fidelity or loyalty, meaning you both have agreed that your partner has your love, affection, and commitment over other potential partners. It's trusting that your partner is sexually and romantically exclusive with you. So, what does that look like? Well, if you trust each other, you respect the fact that each of you has a life outside of the relationship and you don't try to interfere or replace that life. Trust means that you're not fearful of the other person cheating on you, regardless of circumstances. The second type of trust is believing your partner has good intentions. In other words, you believe what they say and believe that they have your best intentions in mind, even when you disagree or are disappointed. You truly feel like your partner is on your team and you never have the feeling that their actions were done to betray you. The third type of trust, you trust one another with your feelings and your heart. Trust is built through a series of actions that show another person that one can be trusted. For example, you call when you say you're going to. You listen and you empathize with your partner. You support and encourage your partner through a difficult time. And through this mutual trust in one another, you feel safe in the relationship physically and emotionally. Trusting someone with your heart and with your feelings means that you can be vulnerable without fear of any negative consequences. And this is huge because when you're not afraid of being vulnerable in conversation, there's a willingness to really open up your hearts and share what you're really thinking, even if it puts you at risk for ridicule and being criticized. That's trust. That's emotional intimacy, and that's the foundation of an amazing relationship. Number 4, he shares your values and goals. It would be hard to take the next step in a relationship if both partners didn't have similar visions of what their futures look like, as well as the commitment to achieving those goals together. Sharing values and goals means that you and your partner are on the same page. You both know what you want, you know what your common goals are, and what you wish to accomplish in life. Both of you are firmly committed to achieving these goals. So, if you feel empowered to work towards your goals and tackle life's challenges with him, then chances are you found something good. And it's okay to have different interests or different hobbies or different tastes in music. But similarity in key life values such as views on money, the importance of religion, or how to raise your children is what keeps people together over the long term. Number 3, your friends and family approve. This one might not seem so obvious, but it's most definitely true. Your cherished friends and family's approval of your significant other does matter. Having high levels of social support from your nearest and dearest is crucial to a happy relationship. That's because friends and family often have a more objective view of your partner than you do, and their support can be invaluable. Couples who have parents and in-laws and friends who support them as a couple are much more likely to succeed in the long term. And it goes the other way too. In other words, are you both accepting of each other's social circles? Is the person you're dating completely cool with your friends and family? Is he willing and open to hanging out with them if you ask? And does he talk about them in a positive way? If so, it means he knows and respects your social life and is completely comfortable with it. And that becomes super important as your relationship progresses. Number 2, he respects you deeply. Respect means recognizing our own worth and the worth of others. When we respect our partner, we are able to rise above pettiness and jealousy and cruelty. When we respect ourselves, we are able to transcend insecurity, defensiveness, and fear. And respecting both ourselves and our partners enables us to build strong, lasting, and mutually supportive relationships. Mutual respect is crucial for a healthy relationship. Without that respect, there's simply no way to create and build a secure foundation so that you can enjoy all of the benefits of a deep and strong relationship. When you respect your partner and he or she respects you, the relationship has a strong chance at thriving and all the aspects of your connection blossom. The communication improves, the commitment deepens, the trust multiplies, and the satisfaction level goes through the roof. And that all begins with mutual respect that emerges because you like each other and because you appreciate the way you live your individual lives. Number 1, he argues with you productively. Conflict is a natural part of any relationship, but how you handle those disagreements can predict whether or not you'll be together in the long run. How both of you behave now when you're having a disagreement also says a lot about how you will or won't resolve problems in the future. And I'm not saying that fighting or arguing a lot is a good thing, but disagreeing and arguing is a sign that both of you have your own opinions and are strong enough to stick to them. And that's a good thing. Let me give you some examples to explain why this is an important sign. I often talk to people who are in new relationships, maybe 3 to 4 months along, and they tell me how wonderful everything is. And they tell me that they spend so much time together or that they are together every day. Okay, so far so good. But when they also add that they've never had a disagreement or argument, that's when I become concerned. Why do you think that is? Well, let me explain. People begin their relationships with the best of intentions. They want to be the best girlfriend or boyfriend possible because they really want that other person. And they want to be wanted. So they make themselves into the woman or man that they think will be most impressive to their new partner and win their heart. So essentially they are acting. They are acting on their best behavior because they really want the relationship to work. They want the other person to want them. And they justify their behavior by insisting that they're being unselfish and honorable. In reality, they are rationalizing their behavior because they are not secure enough to really be themselves. And they often overestimate their ability to maintain this facade. Within 6 or 9 or maybe 12 months, they begin to tire of being perfect and enjoying what their partner had come to expect, because engaging in this type of behavior is incredibly stressful. It eventually causes feelings of resentment and depression or anger towards the partner and towards yourself. So yeah, if you've been dating a person for 3 or 6 months and have never disagreed or argued, ask yourself why. Is one of you not really being honest with yourself? Are you going along with everything your partner wants? Like watching hockey every night or going fishing and hunting every weekend despite the fact that you truly have no interest? If there are no arguments at all, it could be a sign that someone is hiding something, hiding their feelings, or just not being honest about what they really think. They may feel like they are keeping the peace, but none of this is a positive in the long run. By the way, are you in an amazing relationship? A relationship like you've never experienced before? If so, I'd love to hear about it. Take a moment and share your story in the comment section below. Oh, and what if all of these signs exist in your relationship, but it's still early and he hasn't told you that he loves you? Well, watch this video to learn the signs that he loves you but hasn't told you yet, or click here to watch the video that YouTube thinks you'll like. I'll see you in that video.